Football League.
We have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. It's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 72 yards. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it out past the 45.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. An inside run with Scattergood. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. You talk about this Seahawk defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper and second down.
The 24-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Give up the middle, Scattergood. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? Because on that last big practice beforehand.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Tyrone Tracy. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
I love this quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 2. McKinnon here, it's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Now back to throw. That one caught. It's Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
15 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 13 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. The Seahawks at 7 and 8 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. And it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now,
it got his man complete. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 30 yards. And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Well, now how about this return? And a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And New York set to take the field. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Wan'Dale Robinson brings up 3rd down.
They'll go with a keeper. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now this time he'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. They'll set up the screen to Scalabrine. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
motioning to the left is Robinson.
On the Seahawks 27.
His throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
You know I love football. You know I love the game.
I hope so.
But nighttime in December, you know I'm wearing multiple coats. So I just wonder about the guys on the field with all the great gear that they have. Do they have enough on, or do they have too much on? Because sometimes that can affect you trying to carry the ball.
The Seahawks offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down in the yard.
A gain of 9.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 46. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Washington, incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. They'll give it to Scantlebury. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Seahawks have recovered.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Washington. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Brings up second and 3.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Walker now on first and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Seahawks first down. First and goal, Seattle.
Here's Walker. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll look to throw here. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A big win there defensively on second and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up third. They'll set up a throw. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Darnell Washington from 10 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. A beautiful fake. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The New York set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Incomplete. Derek Hall there.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Devin Witherspoon.
He'll drop to throw. Over to throw the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. He's got it to the 43 here.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll go again with Tracy. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Scatterbury. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And once again, it's Scatterbury. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead they run up the middle here. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
He's ruled out of bounds, down at the 1-yard line.
And they let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Back to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Hooked up by Nicky Manwari. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ethan Evans on now to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Horton. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 4. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Horton. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Giants.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home for a battle against a team from the NFC North. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This a big play late in the ball game. The Dragons are absolutely red hot. They've now won 7 in a row as they get the job done in this one. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And this is Jawan Jennings. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The 49ers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Packers. And it's Puka Nacua. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Rams win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. The visitors' offense and Kenneth Walker set to take over once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Complete to number 80. A gain of 7 brings up
Second and 13. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
Just more of the same here. It's back-to-back catches for him to start the drive. They've looked his way quite a bit, and with good reason, as this duo picks up yet another first down.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Here's second and 10. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Torrey Horton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now Ryland for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And New York set to take the field. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, magical spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Giants first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Robinson hauling it in outright. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's another Giants first down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. That's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for our team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
It's a gain of 18. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. The coverage by Bobby O'Connor.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A solid stiff arm. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
The tackle made by Bobby O'Connor.
2nd and 9 now. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he gets gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
25 yards on the play. That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal.
He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jackson Smith and Jigba with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And New York set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Giants
First down, here's Scatterby. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Scatterby. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Derek Hall in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on 3rd down. Really should have a better game plan and stuff out to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple.
8 yards on the pickup.
Now first carry for their fullback. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks.
First down. It's a gain of 17.
They'll set up to throw.
First down, Seattle.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
And it's out. He threw it on the carpet. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well. So now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out of practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football. Taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
New York set to take the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played. All coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down. Here's Tracy. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
They'll set up a throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jaden Reed, 57 yards. And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Complete to Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Quick throw there is incomplete. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 4. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
A loss of 9 yards.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this 4th quarter deficit. This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. 3rd and 5.
Complete to Jaden Reed. It's a gain of
Back to throw.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And the Giants first down.
A give, it's Scattergood. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll start on the ground with Scattergood. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Give up the middle, Scattergood. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Scattergood. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Now it's Tracy. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's another Seahawks first down.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now a draw play. It's Walker. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Walker now on 1st and 10. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are right back in this football game. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Giants first down.
In motion, the tight end.
49-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Again, it's Johnson. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Johnson. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
An inside run with Scattergood. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it. And he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Brings up second and 1.
Second and 2. On the RPO, and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Giants 21.
Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In clutch territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee. Well, a couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this.